Yay, okay. Hello. Today we are going to be doing a music composition stream, continuing what we did last time, which was something based on a piece from Toilet-Bound Hanako-kun. I didn't realize I was muted because my microphone wasn't actually plugged in. That was the problem, wasn't actually muted. There was nothing to talk to. I'll just make sure it's close enough. I think it will be fine. But hello, Ishkita Ares, Ben VVT never knows best. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing great, you know? Let's have a look then. I'll have a listen to what we were doing last time and see how it was going. I don't know. Hopefully it's okay. This is the right piece. Yeah, okay. I don't really remember what it sounded like. Good old hardware. Well, yeah, you gotta plug it in to make it work. Oh dear. Okay. Because it's not letting me click on the thing. What? Musical? Okay. It's because I decided last time. No. It's because I unplugged my stuff today. I went to my dad's house for the day and I drew some of my thumbnails for my next video. And it looks really cute and I'm so excited. It should come out like Sunday or something, my beach video. Why is my mouse... Hello, mouse? Have you just died? That would be... No, my mouse is what... It's not letting me click on the... Hello, musical? Do you unplug your microphone? I did to take it to my dad's house, yes. I didn't take my microphone over, I just took my laptop. Because it is a laptop I stream on, and it might seem a bit strange because most people don't do that. Why is it not letting me click on the notes? I'm so confused right now. What? Hello, musical? You want to work for me? Okay, there we go. Let's have a listen. It's a bit quiet on my side. Sounds strange. I remember I did that bit at the end. It didn't fit in with anything. I just liked it. That's cool. I kind of like it. There's this bit here. I think it's a little bit too much going on, honestly. I might go back and change that a bit. But we're going to try and move on in the piece first, I think. I'm just going to have another listen just to get in my head what on earth this thing sounds like because it's been a week. You know, I need a refresher. Get the creative juices flowing. A music session you have it. Hi Tangley, how are you doing? I don't believe I've seen you before. If I have, I'm sorry. Yeah, we're trying our best, you know. I just need to have another listen to the song because my mind needs to be filled with the sound. That bit at the end obviously doesn't sound right. I'm gonna have another quick listen to this section and see what we can add on to that, and then I'm gonna have a look at the other bit. Sounds like what did you say? It sounds like a lot one time when you tried making some real instrument sample, not a bad thing, just an... Well yeah, MuseScore is pretty good with their instruments that they've added these days. They sound quite realistic, which is good. I mean, they are based on real instruments, most of them anyway. Since you know nothing about composing music, you just observe. That is fine, never knows best. I am happy with that. I just appreciate you being here, honestly. So watching my streams, it means a lot to me. Doing good. It's actually the first time stopping in. You saw music composition, you had your attention immediately. Oh, thank you so much. I hope you like what I do. I'm not very good at music composition. That's why the title is music composition. It's still very hard. I haven't made many pieces, but you gotta start somewhere, you know. I don't really know what I'm doing. This sounds fine. It's when this starts coming in. I feel like this is bad. I don't like this. I don't think that fits nicely with the dun 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 dun. I got the piano. Should... Oh, they've changed how it works. It used to be that it would light up on the thing. Never mind. Yeah, music composition is very challenging, but it's fun in the end. It is indeed, you know, you gotta try your best and you'll hopefully get somewhere. Alright, let's have another quick listen. dun 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 dun. I want to change this. We had what is going on with all these notes? I really need to remind myself what on earth I was doing last time. You know, my mind, it's not. Oh god. The end result is worth a challenge. Usually, oh yeah, maybe a lot of the time it can be. I'm not sure what I'm going to do at this piece once I've finished. Maybe I'll just kind of, I don't know, maybe it'll be an end song. I could do that. I have an intro song. I mean, it's a lot better than what I could do because it was made by the wonderful Eltran, who has a degree in music production. So, you know, you'd think he knows what he's doing. But I try my best. I did music GCSE. It's not much. I did get a 9, so it's not the worst. That was a long time ago. Dun dun. Is this the dun 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 dun? Maybe if I have it more similar to what's going on here. So if we've got a C sharp. If I change this to an E, it might sound a bit nicer. And we've got a B flat, which is right. That's this. I can see some of the issues happening here. What about something more like this? No, not dun dun dun. Let me have another lesson from here. What's a GCSE again? GCSE is a General Certificate of Secondary Education. It's the qualifications that people in England and Wales, not Scotland, I don't know about Northern Ireland, take at the end of secondary school, which is when you're about 16. I think I was 15, but that's because when my birthday is. If I was born in the summer. But yeah, you get them in lots of different subjects, whatever you were studying. Everyone has to do English, maths, and science. And then the other ones are choices and stuff. So I chose to do music. It was good, but I hated the people in my class. You tend to, it's a lot of retro FM from the Sega Genesis era for your song experience, so you have it harder than I do. Oh, okay, that's an interesting thing to do. You use retro FM. Interesting. I do not know anything about that. Dun 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 dun. I feel like this should be going down, considering this is going down. I don't like. I think it going up is just creating too much. There's just too much going on. Maybe it can just be very similar. We have it could be going by bigger gaps, perhaps. So we have basically old school video game song sets. Oh, okay, thank you. I didn't really know what retro FM meant, and I didn't want to say. Thank you. I don't know why I was suddenly embarrassed. I don't know why I should know that. It's not something I've come across. I don't know. I know that FM is a radio thing. What does it mean? It's F. I've never thought about it before. I know stuff like classic FM. I don't actually know what FM means. Is it something music, I suppose? 3 obligatory exams plus more. We had maths and language as the obligatory ones, and you got to choose one more. You chose English. Oh, I see. Obviously, English was our thing, but yeah, you mean maths and language. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, it's just maths, English, and science. They do think that science is quite important. I understand that. You should know basic science stuff. It would not be good if we all start learning science when we're about 14 or something. That sounds risky for society. Oh, frequency modulation. Okay, I see. I did not know that. We are learning stuff today. I'll see what it sounds like with just being the same. That shouldn't clash. I think I will have it like that. FM is a type of radio frequency. I see. We are learning stuff today. I'm going to pop up the referencing. If you're new here, basically what we did last time is there's this piece here, which you can't see because I've got it the wrong way around on my thing. Oh dear. If I hide this one, not that one, this one, no, okay, why can't you see that? Ah! What? I am so confused right now. You should be able to see this, and you can't. And huh? Let me just... Okay, there we go. It works now. It's all good. So last time, this is a song. This is an actual song from an anime called Toilet-Bound Hanako-kun that I arranged a long time ago. And we are making our own song based on this, basically. And I was doing it section by section, kind of looking at what kind of instruments and what techniques it's using, and then trying to make it my own thing. It's it's very heavily referenced in a way, but it doesn't sound the same. So it's helping me out. It's giving me a bit of a guide instead of me just going crazy, because that would not. So I need to figure out where on earth I was, as I don't know. I'm gonna have a list. I think it's this that I was trying to. Yeah, this is the bit that I needed to go from. Because the bit I just did was this bit. And yeah, I need to do the that we need to do those. Yeah, FM here on the western side gets confused with radio when it comes to music frequency. Oh, okay, that is interesting. I really don't know much about this stuff. Oh, hi, debunk user, by the way. I didn't notice you were there. I'm so sorry. Let's have a look. This is what I tried to do here and it ended up sounding weird. I think I might just delete this and we'll do something else with it. So if we go for... What kind of notes were we on? What was my song doing? It looks like it's trying to modulate here, possibly, but I don't know. I'm making it up. Ah, yes, the harpsichord. Yeah, so I copied the instruments from the original to do this, basically. Because it is meant to be based on the other one. I might change them at the end. We shall see. I don't know yet. One knows that. Why can't I hear the piano? Let me click on the violin, that'll help. Oh, it's a D. Okay, that helped. I guessed correctly. So we want a D. I'm gonna go for click here, but then we'll send it down an octave because I don't know what that is on my screen. Oh wait, that doesn't fit on a violin. Right, don't put it there, put it here. You like to have a scratch score where you can copy and paste stuff that you remove in case you find them useful later on. It's good for experimenting with ideas. Well, yeah, I mean, if I were to do that, I'd just stick it at the end. I just think that thing was a bit of a mess and I want to do a better job. I'll grab another listing. We've got a starting note. Is that another D? It is a D. That's fine. We can do a kind of 2-octave jump. That's a bit too similar. You phrase a harpsichord this whole time, not harpsichord. Yeah, it's harpsichord. Harpsichord. Not to be confused with a harp, which is what I supposedly play as I look at the one behind me with the 5 broken strings. Oh god, that just messed up my model. I was going to say, I look at the one behind me with the 5 broken strings that I really need to replace, and I haven't done that yet. I'll get around to right away. Oh god, okay, dun, 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 I don't want to just copy the original, it's like I'm thinking dun, dun, this song's so stuck in my head. I've listened to it too much. Time for a heart fixing hang-ten stream. Oh, I don't know about that. I'd probably end up accidentally just doxing myself at like that. It sounds dodgy. Also, you'd probably hear me cry because I've just ruined. I'd probably order in some new strings for it and then ruin them and have to order some more. I've done that before. It's not fun. But I have a string for everything apart from one, and it's really frustrating that I need to go order that one. I know they only cost about £5 or something, but I have everything else, but I don't have that one because you have to. It's a C, and with the C's on a harp, they're red and the F's are blue. I don't know if you probably didn't know that, but that's what the coloured strings on a harp mean. C's are red, F's are blue. And it's a C that's broken as well as a bunch of the other ones. They're white strings. If I have one that's meant to be the one next to it, you can replace it with that. But with the C's and the F, you need the right string, or you're going to get really confused if you look at a harp and you've suddenly got a whole row of white strings and there's no coloured ones. So I have to go order a new one. Sadness. I'm glad none of the really thick ones at the bottom snap, because that would be terrifying to suddenly hear. They go boom. Oh my god, they are scary things. They're under a lot of pressure. Dun, 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 dun. No. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, let's go for that. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. I kind of like that. And then I think the original does the same thing where it kind of goes dun, 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 dun. I like that. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. I like that. Let's have a listen from her. Oh, we need to. I'll put that down here. I'll make that extended. So if I listen from this bar, I think that sounds really cool. Yeah, that's a really nice descending melody. I like that. Okay, I'm gonna go to these because they are completely wrong. The D was correct, but the rest of them were not. That's fine, as long as we figure out some notes as we go along. So we got, this is definitely a D at the start, but I could go for a different note with the D. I could go for, what note is that? Is that a, that's a C sharp, right? Okay, what should I do with this? I make it up as I go along, it's great fun. So we could go for an F? Let's try an F. So this is an E, that's a D, sorry. That's the F. And then we could go for maybe another. No, let's go up to the A now, which matches that one. I'll have a listen to this. Duh. Ooh, kind of like that. Oh. Duh. Vieus, did you get good night's rest? You said you were exhausted. I stayed up until like 4 in the morning the other day. I did get more sleep this night. I am better rested now. I am more awake today. It's all good. And I did make some good progress. I finished my video. It's all done. I just need to wait for El Trent to do the audio, which is fine. He can take his time. You know, I think he said he was going to work on it on Saturday. It's not a complicated thing. It's just a bit of audio cleanup and some music level adjustment stuff. And then once I finish my thumbnail, which I've been drawing, I think it looks fantastic. That'll be ready. And then I'm going to start working on my YouTube short, my cafe. I'm excited. I will start working on the stickers. I might have this. Can't you? What is this? This is a cello. You can do 2 notes on a cello, can't you? So I'm just going to assume this is possible. I'm going to say this is... Wait, what's this? I've got my way down here. It's like a dun dun. How does that sound? Okay, no, let's actually put it up to the D. If that's not possible, it's fine. We can pretend it's another cello that just kind of comes in. No, I don't actually like it. I might get rid of this one. We can make this a B instead. Let's make these longer, I suppose. I'm gonna have a look at what the other piece is doing at this point on this. So let's have a look. Hanako main theme. So it does this. No. Okay, so we have this thing that comes in at the extended note. We have what is this? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, that's interesting. Does that happen? Has that happened before, or is that a completely brand new a little thing that's going on? I don't recognize that. I think that's completely unique. Okay. We should add in a little cello thing going on then. So I'll hold it for 2. That's interesting. Oh, I see what it's doing. I can copy that in a way. But not copy it, but use it as my inspiration. Okay, so this would be held for the 4, but this is going to be held for 1, I think. And then we shall start adding this thing in. So like dun, dun. I have a quick listen to it again. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. It's a bit weird. I'm gonna have a listen to what it sounds like. It's just all for fun, you know? We're gonna try. What does it sound like on its own? I might kind of just increase the volume of this for a minute, just to check what it sounds like. So this is the cello. I just want to make sure I can hear it properly. There we go. That sounds a bit nicer. Let's have a listen to that on its own. I'll make this a 2 and then that fits in with the 2 bars. It's nice and complete and that makes me happy. It's not a bit too complicated maybe. Oh, I accidentally didn't put in the cello. I'm gonna have a listen from about here and we'll see how this sounds as a whole thing. I do like it actually, but we need something else going on with the top, which is what this thing is. What's this doing? Da, 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 da. So that is copying the bottom for a bit and then it does its own thing. Okay, that's interesting. I can copy that. I just closed everything at once. Whoops. I'm gonna save this while we're at it as well, just to be safe. There we go. Let's see then. So we want to copy this at first. So we'll have it for 2 and then whatever this is doing from here. So it needs a, not like that. It says an F. I don't know why I did that as an E sharp. Who does that? What? No, it's not an F. What is an E sharp? Huh? Dun, dun. I am so confused right now. Why is that? That's not an E. Oh, it's. I'm looking at the bass clef. I was thinking, what on earth is going on? How can this make sense if it's not the treble clef? Oh my goodness, I'm so dumb. Right, that is a G sharp. So let's put it up to a G sharp, and then we've got a not a C, an E, and a G natural, sorry, and D underneath. And then we'll have whatever this is doing. So that is another No, it's not a D. I swear this is confusing. I keep thinking this is the treble clef. Thank you for whoever's pressing the hearts. I appreciate it. Okay, let's have a listen on its own like this. I do like that actually. That kind of sounds cool. What does the original do here again? Wait, it does. Okay, then it does another descending thing as this one comes down to its held note. I can do that. Alright, alright. This one here. No, wrong one. This one. Okay. So, I will go for a... I feel like I've done this too soon. I might just shove this across a bit. Oh, no. I'll just do it again. So we'll hold a blank space here, and we'll start with... Yeah, these 4 notes hit. No, this... I know what I'm doing, I swear! So if I separate this out to here, and then it starts copying, I think that will work nicely. So, what is this? That is a... My mind is not working. That is a D. That is an F. That is an A. That is a G. And then that is an E. And another D. That is too many notes being copied. What have I done? So this one here should be a held note, and then we'll have similar thing happening, but this one here, you want the little descending melody thing going on. Apart from, I've done it wrong again! Yay! I need to go for it over. No! This here is meant to be a G. Let's try that again. So this is the held note. And then this here, there we go. Makes sense now. What are you people currently doing? Anything other than watching the stream currently? That is a good question. What are you doing, Aishka? What have you been up to? What are you doing right now? Are you eating some food? If anyone's eating some food, I'd love to know. I do love hearing about people's food. It's very tasty. I'm gonna have a quick drink. Even if you think your food combination's a bit strange or your drink, I don't care. I'm happy to hear it. You know, we have heard many strange things on these streams. And they're saying it. Have a listen from her. Okay, I like that. That works. That works. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 Lovely. I like that. It's cool. I think this is going to sound quite nice. You're currently doing your daily... What's Anki? I've never heard of that, Aishka. What is it? I have no idea what that is. I don't think it's going on long enough. I might get rid of this bit here. We'll continue this. So we have... Da, 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 da. Maybe something more like that would work? Dun, dun. Maybe something like that. I kind of like that. That sounds cool. Okay, let's have another listen back from the start. I think that kind of works. I like it. Anki is a flashcard program. People use it to memorize all sorts of stuff, but it's most popular with language learners. That is interesting. Oh, I think I have heard of that before. I know what that is now I think about it. Yeah, I've seen that. My friend used to use it to memorize stuff for school. Cool. What are you learning on yours? Are you trying to learn a language then, as you brought that up, or what language is that? Or are you using it for something else? Do you recommend? Do you think it's good? I don't know what I would want to learn. I suppose I could try learning Vietnamese again. I kind of gave up on that. Oh no. I like where this is going, but I need to have a look at what the other piece is doing at this point. So it holds that one note for a very long time. I need to start adding in this thing. And this whole time there's all this other stuff going on that I haven't added in, so I'm gonna go back and do that. So the second violin, this starts doing some stuff. After these two notes, it goes. We're gonna have crotchets going on after this. Let's have a look. So from here we have the. What's this doing on its own? Dun, 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 dun. And then what's this do? Dun, 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 dun. So dun, dun. We need something to fit in this section. Using it mainly for cramming Japanese words, and yeah, you think Anki is good, at least you get purposes. You're learning Japanese? That's really cool. I I took Japanese as an as a I don't know what we called it. It was a thing I had to do. You had to pick an activity you had to do as an extra learning thing, and I chose Japanese because I thought it would be quite interesting. I kind of regretted choosing it in the end because I did not enjoy those sessions. I wish I'd chosen one of the craft topics, but like I don't know. I made some questionable decisions at sixth form, but it was interesting, I suppose. We focused mostly on learning very basic stuff, so it was things like characters, katakana, hiragana, and then we learned a couple of things like how to tell the time. I do not remember much of it at all, apart from stuff to do with, I think there was a difference between this and that, and they were really making a point out of that. I don't know. It was during the time where half the stuff was online, so it was awkwardly everyone in the Microsoft Teams call unmuting themselves and being very embarrassed. I think I pretended the entire time my microphone didn't work so that I never had to participate because I didn't like being there. But Japanese is such a cool language anyway. I don't think it was presented in the most interesting way. Currently working, you have barely any meetings today, which is unusual, but it means you can tune in so you're not complaining. Oh, nice! I'm glad you can be here, PenBB2. Thank you so much for popping in. I hope your work is okay today. I suppose, yeah, I know that when I stream is probably when a lot of people might still be at the end of their workday in America. But maybe... No, never mind. I was going to say in places like Australia and stuff, actually there it's too early for most people to be at work. If Japanese is a free-weight distinction of proximal, medial, distal compared to English, but that's medial, but not used to in its early spot. What does that mean? Are you just talking about the fact that it has the 3 different alphabets? Is that what you mean by that? What? What does that mean? Or is it like the way that we differentiate from hear this. I see. Thank you so much. I do not know these terms. I've watched videos on linguistics, but I only know so much. It is interesting though, hearing about it. So what does this sound like? I do need to figure out what I'm doing with this. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. How does that sound? I kind of like it. It sounds a bit strange, honestly. I'm not sure if it fits with the rest of this. For me to close the speaker, distal there, that. I see. Interesting. That makes sense. I just didn't know those words. Obviously, I know the words that are within it. I just didn't know the description words. That's good. And working from home is pretty nice. Back when you had fewer meetings, you used to tune in VTuber streams all the time. Not so much anymore. Oh no, that's sad. But I'm glad you can be here today. Thank you so much. It must be kind of sad for a lot of people. Say if you have a favorite streamer that's in the UK or something, and you're at work, that must be hard because you just miss so many streams. I know what it's like because I watch I really like watching Momo Harry, which is also my friend. But yeah, she streams. She's in Australia, as I was saying about Australia earlier, and when she streams, it's usually about 3 a.m. So it's do I stay up and destroy my sleep schedule, which is what happened the other day, or do I go to bed like a normal person? Because I know you can watch the VODs, but it's not as good because you can talk to someone when they're live. Never mind. I don't know. I'll watch some of them. It's just how it is, unfortunately. What are now distal demonstratives in modern English used to be medials, and all have other sets used for distal stuff. Yonder was one of those. Oh, interesting. I did not know that. I don't know any of these things. I don't know why I'm saying I don't, because of course I didn't know that. I kind of like it. I don't know how I feel about this. It sounds a bit strange. I feel like it actually kind of works in the background. I'm going to have a look at what the harpsichord is supposed to be doing according to the original. So we have... This is doing one of the main themes. This is the main theme of the song. Da, 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 da. So I'll copy something like that. You hear being a VTuber fan in Europe is awful for sleep, especially for the big companies, because no one streams at good Europe times. Well, unless you're watching someone in Europe. Like someone from the UK. I mean, if you were to watch someone like Rin Penrose, that's great. You know, she streams at perfect times for me because she's in my country. And basically, you just gotta find streamers in your country. And if you, unfortunately, some people live in countries where that's not so possible. But there should be someone nearby, hopefully, right? You had a nerdy rant for like 5 minutes. That's fine. Honestly, I found it interesting. I know many people might not understand, but I thought it was fine. I'm just confused now what I've done here. I think there was supposed to be a bar where there wasn't this, which is why it sounds so sudden. So I'm gonna move everything across by 1 bar. Like, so Control X and Control V. There we go. So if we move this here, we can have something a bit simpler here. So maybe, what does it sound like before we go to this pause? Maybe I could just go descending down to that thing. Yeah, I kind of like it. I just need to add a bit more to it, obviously. So what does it do next? We also have this, which I'm going to move across. I can see what I've done wrong here. I know I could keep it how I've got it, but I want to see what it sounds like with it being slightly changed. So we'll just shift click this. No, I'll keep the note at the end, I think. Maybe we'll put this here. I could perhaps extend these out. Like, these could become longer notes. And then it still has the same melody, but the rhythm has changed. So that could work actually, because yeah, that's basically what they've done. It's 4 notes, and then these would be spread out. So let's space these out a bit more. Control X, Control V, Control X, Control V, and the final one goes here. If I put these into minims, not crotchets, because I don't want weird pauses. That would sound strange. It should hopefully sound okay. I'm not sure how these notes are going to clash yet. I just want to have a listen before I even think about what they are. It might work. It kind of worked. I think some of these notes in the middle here get a bit weird, but... What is the cello doing as well? Have I done this wrong? Let me have a look. So this is the main thing. So it is doing something similar, but it is this thing that happens at the end. I might try adding the octave. I am very, very closely following the original at this point, but it sounds so different, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just having this for fun anyway, so it's not like anyone's judging. It's all good. It's all good. Let's add an octave here then. So I think an octave is like Alt 8. Ah, it was. I remembered the button. So what is this now? We've got a D and a G and another G. I like that. Used to mostly tune into Hollow ID those tunes because you're in the time zone. Well, I mean, if that's what your time zone was, that's perfectly fine. I guess that works for you. There is actually a really large VTubing community in Indonesia. The largest male VTuber on YouTube is Indonesian, which when I realized that, I was really shocked. I had no idea how massive it was. That explains why there are so many the big companies that have Indonesian branches. There's this big company, I can't remember what they're called, but there is this big company that is Japanese, but all of their VTubers, I'm pretty sure, are Indonesian, which is a very interesting strategy. But it worked. I mean, that's where that person's from. I'm gonna have a listen from the start just to see how it sounds as a whole piece. We do need to add that hops xylophone back in, and the hops chord actually towards the end. There is too much disconnect between this. It doesn't transition nicely, and I'm not sure what I've done. I'm gonna double check what the original does. So it goes. So it comes from this, which is. Dun, 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 dun. And this one here is going. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I could change what this is doing. It could be more of a dun 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 dun. Maybe more like that. We'll change these notes back. So this should be more, maybe this is an F, this is a E, then down to a D. I think that should fit with the nose. But then we need to make sure this fits in with whatever we're doing next. So what is this melody sounding like? I feel like it's a bit strange here. Maybe like that. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, Maybe like that? That way? I think that sounds nicer already. I can hear it. Dun 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 dun. Vieus, do you pose for your thumbnails and just put your model in the pose you need? I put my so yeah, for the thumbnails I put my model in the pose because I don't have the expressions set up properly for my model. I will do it for my new one, I swear. But yeah, I don't have any hotkeys or anything set up. Well, I think they technically are, but I don't know what they are, and I'm pretty sure I'd have to be actively on the program to make it work. I'm not actually sure. I don't know. But yeah, I do it in Vtuber Studio. There is a camera, there's a photo taking section of it, and it has a bunch of preset animations and poses, and I quite often use those. If there isn't one I want for the kind of thing I'm going for, then I will. There is a manual mode that I use. It is a little bit frustrating to use. I have done a couple of my thumbnails in Blender before, but I tend to be lazy and use Vtuber Studio because it's just a bit easier for me. I like the options. It's a little bit less hassle. You don't have to fill in as much of the details when you want to just render it. You just press I think it's the camera button and it just saves the image. It's a bit nicer. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Thank you so much, Fred. I can tell that you're trying to ask me interesting questions to keep the stream entertaining, and I do appreciate that. I'm not sure what you guys want from a stream like this, you know? I'm making some nice music. I think people liked that last time. But if you want me to talk more, I can do. Thank you for the hearts, whoever's pressing that button. I appreciate it. I'm just going to think about what we might do next while I wait. You know, maybe someone will reply. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Wait, is it copy? Let me actually double check what the original does. Is this copying something it's done before? Dun, 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 dun. No, that doesn't happen before. I don't think. Unless it's this thing? Oh, it's this! I need to copy the other one. Sorry, I will answer your question in a second. I've realised what I've done here. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna go copy this, put this in here. And there we go. It makes sense now. I understand what I'm doing. This is why it sounds strange. Would you ever want to go to space? I don't think so. I'm honestly quite terrified of going to space. I'm terrified of dying, and I feel like if the stuff that is taking you to space fails, you're dead. I know they have some safety features, but I know that the chance of it failing, I mean, they can make them so safe, but if it does, oh my god, you're not. Good luck surviving. I mean, if I know it's more likely you're gonna crash in a car than things like going on a plane, but it's still terrifying to think about. The consequences are so severe if things go wrong. I'm too scared. There's so much to explore on Earth anyway, unless we become immortal or something, and well, not as in maybe we can still be hurt, but we could live for an incredibly long time. Maybe then, once I've explored everything there is to see on Earth, maybe then I'd want to explore another planet. But I don't really know. What do you guys think? I can see Aishka doesn't want to go to space. Do you want to go to space, G-Bang user? Is that something you dream about sometimes? I don't think I'll be going on any space holidays. Not that I'll even have the money for it. That'll definitely be for rich people. I'd be surprised. You do? Ah, that's cool. Where do you want to go? What do you want to see in space? What excites you about it? Is it some of the certain planet? Do you want to go to a different planet? Or do you just want to you just want the experience of being out and seeing the stars without the filter of the sky and seeing the world from beyond? I get the appeal of that, but I'm too scared. The appeal of just seeing our planet from outside of it, it's kind of cool. You often dreamt of getting yeeted to space. You want to see Earth from orbit. Yeah, that makes sense. It would be pretty amazing to look at, and I would be terrified. I don't think it's for me. You can appreciate it when chat asks you stuff when you stream because you're up coming up with things to say unprompted. Yeah, that can happen. I understand that so much. It's a struggle. It's something we're slowly all learning together. Space is wild and some facts about it are terrifying. That is very true, that rad fellow. I like your name. Welcome. Hi, how are you doing? I don't think I've seen you before. We're working on a music composition thing. You wanted to be an astronaut or various astronomical things. Still interested in astronomy, but only casually now. Oh, that's cool. I never wanted to be an astronaut. I never saw the appeal because I am so scared. This YouTube video of an astronaut singing a space oddity from the ISS. I mean, that was probably one of their life goals or something. I do like going to the museums that we have about space. I've been to the National Space Centre in the UK, which is in Leicester. That's a really cool place. And they do a Doctor Who convention once a year. I've been to it, I think, twice. And that's really cool as well. They have a piece of the moon in there and loads of the rockets. It is really interesting to look at, but I don't want to be part of it. You're new. You got recommended from this channel from another guy. It's good to be here. Oh, who recommended it to you? Was it someone who talks in my chat? Thank you for coming. I really appreciate you taking that suggestion. I'm going to have a quick drink. Yay. I'm going to listen where we were and then I'll see what it sounds like. What did it sound like at the end? You don't remember who? Oh, okay. Must be the one. Jaundice? Isn't that a disease? Let me look that up again. What are you on about, cats? And I'll say hi. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Yeah, jaundice is when your skin or the whites of your eyes turn yellow. It could be the sign of something serious like liver disease. What are you on about, cats? What? You are so strange. Oh my gosh, it's just like normal. I have another listen from it. Dun, 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 dun. But does it copy the original in the one we're kind of using for inspiration? So it has the I know what's going. It does, but it changes it. So maybe we'll go down another note. I know it's not quite the same thing, but that's okay. It's my composition. But I'm gonna have this do something else. Dun, 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 dun. I think I will have this at no, like that. I will have this as the minute, but I'm gonna go down to a second note. And we're gonna add the grace note on top of that. A grace note is a little thing you do at the start of a note if you don't know. It's like it's a little extra thing. I'm trying to figure out where it is. Right, there's an option for grace notes, that would be it. We'll click on this and we want the one with the cross in it. Da, da, da. So we want. So that's going to copy the original. I think that sounds cool. Now that we've established you forever earthbound, would you rather visit the Amazon jungle or the Kuwaiti deserts? The Amazon jungle for sure. I don't know much about the Kuwaiti deserts though. Let me look them up. I mean, I do want to see the Amazon rainforest. That sounds very cool. You think my Muse score is frozen? Oh no! What? What have I done? Is it? Oh, it's not. It's not working. Why is it frozen? Muse score? I don't know. I've hidden. Oh, it's not frozen. It's because I hadn't closed it properly. Sorry, it will happen sometimes. Right, I fixed it. So I know you should have been able to hear it the whole time anyway. Let me look up the Kuwaiti deserts actually before we do anything. Kuwaiti deserts. Let's have a look at that. Oh yeah, no, I think I would just be miserable if I went to a desert, honestly. I am not good with the heat, and I'm not good with dry environments either. Both of them just make me feel really uncomfortable. I end up feeling ill, and I'm really susceptible to heat exhaustion. I know it would be hot in the Amazon rainforest, but you have the moisture at least. And I prefer looking at plants than more barren landscape. I think they're really pretty, and it's so sad that so much of that rainforest is cut down every year. I wish people would calm down a bit with it, you know? I don't know, I like moisture. Kid named Scorpion. I mean, moisture does make it hotter, but I feel like it's just a more interesting place for me to visit. Choose Kuwaiti deserts may be hot, but at least you won't get attacked by 1,000 different poisonous species. Well, that's why you just be careful what you're doing in the Amazon rainforest. There are plenty of people go there every year and they survive. You can go there, it'll be fine. Livia hasn't gone home yet. You still have a place of soup still. But who's Livia? What? Kid named Scorpion. I'm so confused. You see it now? Yeah, you could hear it. Yeah, I thought you could. Hot air sucks though. We're suffering from a heat wave over here and it sucks. Heat stroke's deadly. They are indeed. I'm going to turn off my heating because it has got a bit too hot in my house. I will be back in a second. It'll take me a minute. It's just across the hall. I'll be back. I have returned. My heating has been turned off. Real good. Don't need to waste the money when I'm already too hot. Too many small things in Korea in the Amazon? I don't know. I think it'll be okay. Can we officially? No, don't label cats as that. You know, without learning if they have a official diagnosis. I hope you're okay with the heat though. I mean, yeah, I can't handle. As I said, I can't handle the heat at all. I get really bad. I just get heat exhaustion so easily. I tried working at a fish and chip shop for 2 days, and I had to quit because I got heat exhaustion. It wasn't even a hot day. It was like, what month was it? I don't know. It was like, oh god, when was this? Was it October or something? I don't know. It was something like that, and I just kept getting way too hot, from all the fryers and everything, and I felt ill. I felt like I was gonna pass out. I couldn't do that. So. Oh my god. And the only thing I can do when I get it is I just have to go lay down and go to sleep because that's the only thing I can really do. I just feel so ill. It's awful. Scorpions are just one of the few things in the desert compared to the million things in the Amazon. But aren't those creatures in the Amazon so cool? Even if they are deadly, you've just got to be careful what you do. Chicken soup is tasty indeed. And thanks. You stop functioning at temperatures above 20 degrees. I mean, I can survive. I just need to be careful what I'm doing. I shouldn't go outside too much in the heat, and I try to, what is it? I try not to do just anything that make me too hot, you know? Sit in a cold bath. I think that's what I do. Here's the burst of both, but Australia does terrify me. I'm not sure if I want to go there. The spiders and the snakes are so hot, so scary. I don't think I could do it. I think I'd just cry. Eating chicken soup for the children? Oh, I really enjoy your chicken soup. Dun, dun. I like that. It's the C sharp thing again. We'll hold this one for quite a while, I think, if I make this into a full note. I know it doesn't really count because you can't even hear it, but actually, what if I? Isn't that B? No, it's not B. Wait. Ah! Stop putting in stuff. Is it M? It is M. Ah, there we go. I accidentally muted the last 13 bars. Australia, where even the plants try to kill you. Well, some plants try to kill you in other places as well. I think there are plants that try to kill you in the Amazon, right? And there's things like Venus flytrap. Well, no, they don't try to kill you. But there are carnivorous plants where they probably will try to kill you. Have you seen stinging nettles? They are so cruel. I hate stinging nettles. We have those in the UK. And yeah, if you touch them, you're going to be in pain. They will make you're quite sore and itchy. It's not good. You're going to go to the Discord server. Okay, I hope you enjoy the Discord server. Make sure you select my role in the pick what you see section, because a lot of people don't and then they get confused, because we have a room for my stuff, because there are other people in that server. It's not all about me in there. And my content, I mean. You stop functioning after like 39 degrees C. It's 41 degrees C and 42. Oh, that's so hot. We reached our highest temperature, I think it was last year or maybe the year before. And that was 40 degrees. That was unbearable. Oh my god. I did not want to have to go through that, but I know we're going to have to keep going through it because global warming keeps making everything hotter. That's why the temperatures are increasing. But, I mean, you can see all the weather everyone's getting across the world. I'm seriously really concerned for what's going to happen. Did I just get raided? What? I didn't know that was possible for my channel. Oh my god, hi! Hello people from Suzuki0K. I hope you're doing good. That's so cool. What? Since when does that happen? I thought you had to be above a certain number of viewers for do that. Right, not raid. It is the first time. I didn't know that was possible with my channel. Oh my god. Hi the Woodsman Jack and Random Lashes. We are doing a little collab maybe. You finally got 1k to raid. I didn't. Oh, good job, Suzuki0K. Thank you so much for raiding me. I didn't know it was possible to raid people who didn't have 1k themselves. I knew it was something you could do at 1k. That's interesting. Thank you so much. I'll get there eventually. We are making this song basically. It's based on another song. We're trying to compose. It's a struggle. I'll play it from the beginning for the new people. Good job on getting 1k though. Yeah, I know. I'm fairly close, but we'll get there. You only need to be a certain number to initiate one, but you can receive one any size. Yeah, I've never seen it happen before, so that's quite cool. I'm gonna play it from the beginning so everyone is up to speed on what we're doing. We started this last stream, by the way. I did not do this all in 1 hour and 12 minutes or whatever. I didn't know we're going to go about that long. It goes something like that. It does sound a bit weird, but I'm trying my best, I swear. I don't know. We're trying to work on this section here. I need to add the xylophone underneath as well. I'm just going to double check what this sounds like. What? That was nothing. I need to click on a note. Hi! Yeah, hi Rumba Sessions. Welcome. I hope you like what we're doing today. Thank you so much, by the way, Suzuki0K. I'm not sure if I am aware of your channel. I'm going to have a look at it. Let's have a look. Oh, I accidentally played that. Oh, you do loads of videos and stuff. I guess, well, not too often, but oh, what kind of stuff do you stream? What were you streaming? You were streaming Muse Dash. That's cool. Sounds good. Thank you so much. That sounds like an interesting thing. You're doing some interesting stuff on your channel. That's very cool. Thank you so much. It's nice to meet you. Okay. Right. I'm getting very confused by this piece. Honestly, I don't know what. It just sounds strange. It is such a strange sounding piece. I don't know how I feel about it. Oh, thank you. I'm not sure about this. I feel like we do need to add the xylophone underneath. Let's have a look at what the original was doing. So this is the piece from Toilet-Bound Hanako-kun, which is what we are using as a reference, basically, to kind of make my own version, see what happens. So this one here is doing this. You can't actually hear the bottom note for some reason. I guess it's out of range for the xylophone here. That's interesting. Because it should be able to play a note below that. That's what it was doing in the original. Remember when beef soup was still a thing? Beef soup? I don't think I've ever seen that. I suppose it must be, because chicken soup's a thing, isn't it? Huh, I've never heard of that before. I would like to try that now. That sounds nice. Cats, can you make us all some beef soup, please? I think we'd love to share that around. If you eat meat, that is. Obviously, some people don't. I know you probably do. Wait, what? What do you mean? I've never seen it. You know, I know what noodle soup is called. Lanzo. What is Lanzo? I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. I've never seen that. Lanzo. Oh, it's a city in China. I see. What's wrong? What's wrong, cats? What have I done? You like... Thank you so much, Cynthia Bananas Flores, for subscribing. It means you're a public subscriber, which just popped up on the screen. I appreciate it. That was a cake for you. You never had any soup except chicken? I've had tomato soup and stuff. What do you mean? What do you mean? Why are you confused, cats? You have to explain. I'm sorry. I do love pho. It is quite nice. I'm not so keen on the coriander section, but it is good. You know, I've been trying it. I really like noodles in general. Filipinos make a mean beef soup. Blah, blah, blah. That sounds interesting. I want to try beef soup now. I never considered that it would exist, because of course it does, but that's so interesting. What was the xylophone doing just before this? So I am prepared. Dun, 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 dun. So maybe we could copy something that's great. I'll have a look at this thing. I'm gonna try and do something like that. Let's put this down here. Here in Latin, beef soup is more average than chicken soup. Really? That's so interesting. I swear I've never seen beef soup sold. Let me actually have a look. Do they sell beef soup in the UK? Am I just going insane? If they sell it, it'd be in tins, wouldn't it? I'm imagining blended beef in a soup, by the way. Things like cream of chicken soup. I know what, obviously putting beef in a soup, but I was imagining like cream of beef. They do sell soup with beef in it actually in the UK. I was just remembering that, yeah. But it's not quite the same. It's like beef and vegetables or something. It's still fun and tames and still British until Vieus starts playing musical composition of Girl I Left Behind Me and the British Grenadier. I'm sorry, I don't know those songs that rad fellow. I don't know what that is. I think, yeah, I kind of forgot what beef soup meant. You know, everyone had cream beef into a soup. Well, maybe they should, you know. It works for chicken. So let's try it. Chicken soup is more popular on the whole anyway. But I think, yeah, we do sell soup with beef in it. I just forgot that that's also what soup is. Okay, what is this? What's going on here? We need to look at these notes. So that is a D. I can keep this D, but I'm gonna make this a... Dun, dun. Maybe this can be a C sharp itself. Dun. And I put this down an octave. Maybe like this. I'll have a listen to this on its own. I kind of like that. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe like that. Okay, right. British military marching music from the 1800s that for some reason you still record as correct. It's used in Britain, is it? I don't know. I don't know what these songs are called. Maybe it is. You know, I would not know. I'm not that interested in military stuff, so I may just be oblivious. Apparently, does he zip? That is so interesting. Sausage rolls? Yeah, we have lots of sausage rolls in the UK. I'm not the biggest fan of sausage rolls. I mean, they're okay. Some sausage rolls are definitely better than others. I would rather have a pasty or a some kind of slice, things like a steak slice, which is steak and pastry, or a cheese and onion slice or something. I'm not so keen on sausage rolls, honestly. I know that's quite strange. I would rather get something else when they sell that. They usually do sell other stuff. They usually sell the cheese and onion pasty, actually. I'll have a quick drink. Soups are quite good, not gonna lie, but some soups tend to be bad. Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna have soup for tea, actually. After this stream, I think I'm gonna have some soup. You guys have convinced me I'm craving soup now. You have to go, oh, bye-bye, Get Red Light. Thank you so much for saying that you want to come back. I really appreciate that. It's nice to have you here, even new today. I hope you have a nice sleep. Bye-bye, good night. I'm gonna have a listen to what this sounds like with the new section. I think that does work. We're gonna keep this kind of pattern going on from here. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe we have a note that complements the D and the B. That's not a B, that's a G. Let's go for... We do have a B going on, actually. Let's go for a B after all. Just because it's the B in this one and the harpsichord. I think that should sound quite nice. I'm going to try and copy the pattern. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. No, what? Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe more like that. Does that even work? I might keep this thing just because we do have a C sharp up the top, which might help it out of it. Possibly? I kind of work. This is completely wrong. I'm gonna go down to the B. That's a B flat, but it's an A sharp here, so I'm gonna keep that common because that is what's going on with the rest of it. Let me go A, C. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, dun 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 dun. Maybe more like that. That kind of works. Hi, Dark Angel Rose. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Why is my computer so hot? I've turned on my fans. Nice page you're working on. Thank you so much. I'm trying my best. I hope you're doing great today. It's nice to see you again. I'm going to have a listen from here. I didn't realize my computer was overheating, so I've turned on my fans because, oh my god, we don't want a Vieus explodes our computer stream and loses everything. I need to back up some of my files. Only computer fans. Or is that a website where it's just computer fans? That's all the website is, just pictures. I would love to see that. You gotta go too. Good to work. It sounds unique sounding. Thank you so much, Suzuki Zero K. Thank you again for raiding me. I really appreciate that. That's really nice of you to do. No one's done it before. So I'll see you another time, maybe. Bye bye. Have a nice sleep. You're doing good. Thanks for asking. I'm glad you're doing good, Dark Angel Rose. It's nice that you've been coming back. Let's have another listen from here. I don't think it fit. These two last notes don't work with the rest of it. So we have, what's happening here? E and F. What about we go for a D? No, that's not, sorry, an F and E. I said it the wrong way around. If we go D and then we go up to the E, it's kind of doing the opposite thing. I like that. We'll have a listen from here or something. So popular with zapallo with tomato salad and fresh tea sweetened and honey syrup. I'm going to have to look up that one. Cats? I've never heard of that before. I probably pronounced it completely wrong and I'm so sorry about that. But I was just trying to say it. Let's have a look. What is this? It's some kind of dough thing? That's nice. It's like a... Okay. I can see why you'd want that. Cool. Sounds nice. It does sound really good, doesn't it, Aishka? I think it'd be nice. I hope you enjoy that if that's what you're having for your meal tonight. I realised I said tea earlier and I meant evening meal. It's what people might call dinner. I call it my tea because I guess of where I'm from, but it's an English thing. I swear. It's not everywhere. But yeah, I call that tea. It's my evening meal. You want to eat that, but you have to go to Latin to try and eat. Go to Latin? What's Latin again? I don't know these words. I'm so sorry. Oh, it's in Chile, right? Okay. Well, I hope you enjoy it. Can't you try making it yourself? That might work. So she still has glimmers of Britishness at all. Of course I do. Of course they have British things in me. I do like what's going on here. It's getting a bit complicated, but I kind of like it. Here at least, I mean, where you live, you call it once is in the number 11. Oh, onche, maybe? Is that how you pronounce it? Ah, that's interesting. So that's what you call your evening meal? I guess you eat it at that time in the evening, don't you? The most non-British citizens... Hey, that is not true. There are British citizens which are much less British than me, such as the ones who are people who, you know, weren't born in the UK and haven't adopted many customs, such as maybe American people who've come to live here. They aren't the most British in the world, you know. I feel like I'm probably a little bit more British than someone who didn't grow up here. Maybe? I don't think there's anything wrong with people who didn't grow up here, but on your argument of Britishness, I feel like I'm probably more British. Do you think you're going to be able to get some ingredients? Oh no! I guess that would be true. I don't know what you make it from, but that's understandable. Not every shop has everything. I do like what's going on here. I think you're coping on that front. I am not coping! I am a British person, I swear. Why is my mail tracking being so poor today? I'm realising it's barely opening. I'm really having to open wide. Okay, I'm looking at this. So the whole way across, it's just continuing this pattern until we get to the descending thing at the end, where it's going to slowly go up as the other bit goes down. And we're going to copy the pattern so they're doing something symmetrical. I can make that work. All right. You can still see the right thing. So okay. What kind of food do you guys like to eat, by the way? What's your favorite meal? My favorite meal is Japanese curry. So in the stuff where you buy the blocks, they come in a box, and you get these. There's 4 cubes in a box. There's 8 cubes in the box. They're in little trays. Like you split them into 4, and you cook it up with some onion and some chicken or whatever meat you want. You could do katsu curry, which is where you have it in breadcrumbs and stuff. With some vegetables and soy sauce and sugar and ketchup, and then you put in your curry at the end, and it's so tasty. I love it so much. It's so good. I can eat it every day. Apart from that sounds I'm not sure how good that would be for you. I mean, it's a fairly healthy meal. It's probably a bit too much salt, maybe. I don't know. It's so nice. It is a little expensive though, I think, for everyday stuff, because it does cost. I think the main cost is the curry mix, because it's a little bit expensive sometimes. Depends where you buy it from. If you get it from the Japanese supermarket, then that's great, but I think there's only one of those, so you know, you do what you can. There are lots of other Asian supermarkets that might have it though. They do sell it at UK supermarkets these days, which is so cool, but it's not my favourite brand is Tasty Curry, not Golden Curry, and they don't sell that in most places. Curry's pasta and meat sauce. That sounds nice. What's in meat sauce? Is that just like a gravy? So you've just taken the residue? Curry cooking bid when? I don't think it'd be that interesting. I don't know. You make homemade curry like you do? Don't you use curry leaves? I don't see the point, honestly, because I really like how it tastes, and it's a lot of extra work just getting out all the spices and buying them all. I don't feel like it would make a difference, really. You'd watch a curry cooking video. Oh, thank you. Maybe I will. You know, I don't know. Then I'll think about it. I'm not sure how I would do. What would just be? Today I'm going to make Japanese curry. I'll just make the curry. Step 1: mix Step 1, cut up your vegetables. Step 2, cut up your chicken. Maybe I'd make it into a YouTube short. I don't think there'd be that much to go with. I do add ketchup to my curry, yes, because it has a nice mixture of vinegar and sugar and tomato flavour, of course. It is nice, and that's what I always do. Meat sauce is a mixture of tomato sauce mixed with short ribs, beef, whole sausage, simmered over stove, 1 to 2 hours. Oh, so it's a slow cooked sauce thing. That sounds really nice, actually. I like the sound of that debunk user. That's really nice. I want to try that. You've watched it too. You like the cake video after all? Ah, thank you so much. The cake video didn't do very well though in the end of the day. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make much more of that. Maybe if it starts to get traction at some point, maybe due to another video. But barely anyone watched it. I don't think it's hit 100 views yet, which is really disappointing, honestly, for my channel. I just don't think it's that great. I need to readjust my mic? What? What do you mean, debunk user? I think I'm fine. You can hear me. I can see you can hear me on the... Does it sound weird? Has something happened to the quality? Has it just suddenly gone... I sound like a robot? Please explain. I'm just checking how many views that video got, but I'm pretty sure it didn't get much. Oh, it sound... No, okay, so that was, it might have done a thing where it suddenly stutters for a second. My computer does that. It just suddenly goes, and I don't know why. You really like the cake video? I know you guys really like my cake video, and I'm so sad that it didn't do very well. Because I was really proud of it too. I thought it was so fun. Yeah, it's only got 98 views. Maybe if I do enough, maybe it's just an issue with the presentation of the thumbnail and title. It happens. Maybe it's the wrong time. Sometimes videos just don't pick up. I guess I can give it another try. Maybe the Japanese curry will do well. And hi, by the way, James Bailey. I hope you're doing great today. We are slowly working on this, although I'm happy to do lots of chatting as well. Do cooking bits of short form. Yeah, I think short form content might be the best way for that. I don't think they work so well with the long form. But first, I'm going to work on my cafe video because I visited a cafe I know with my friend, and I'm really excited to show you guys. I've already filmed it. I just need to edit it. It's found to reach further than the algorithm. That is true, but YouTube Shorts don't have any longevity, although neither did that video because it didn't do very well, so might as well. I'll try it out. Okay, let's just do one more bar, no, 2 more bars, I think. Yeah, 2 more bars of this. Not all of that, copy this over. And then we'll start doing the descending melody as it goes down. Oh no! Yes, sorry, I'm getting confused. This is where it... That is the descending. That is the descending melody. Right. We have the funny subscriber number 969. Yeah, I'm so happy about that. If you want to screenshot it, you can. You know, you can put it in my Discord. I might even pin it for you if you really want. Why not? Violin, yeah, it's got violin. It's got all kinds of stuff in my piece. We got this is violin 1. This is a cello. This is violin 2. Got harpsichord, a xylophone. Violin 3 is there, but I haven't used it yet. It was for originally it was there because I needed a separate track to do the what's the word for it? Oh god, I don't remember the term. There's a violin technique I needed to do, and it was the way I had to export the files. Sorry, it looks like this, but it doesn't have to be that way. Who doesn't? I like boiled chicken. It's actually quite nice. They use it a lot in Chinese takeaway cooking actually in the UK, and it's really I think it makes a really interesting texture if you do it right. If you put the potato starch and stuff in it, it can come out really well. You just have to cook it right. That's how I used to do my chicken when I was at university for a bit before I quit. I used to boil my chicken because I get a big bag of frozen chicken and it was already in little breasts. It was the cheapest chicken they sold. Okay, I was poor. I was struggling. And yeah, it was really nice. I just put it straight into a pool of what was that? Oh, it was a fork. Okay, a fork just fell on the floor. I used to just put that straight in a pot of boiling water and I just waited for it to cook. I make sure it's fully cooked, not pink on the inside. And it didn't burn or anything. It cooked really well. And it was good enough for me. And I use it for my curries and whatever I was eating. My God, the days that I didn't have chicken were very special. They were the more expensive days. You know, having any red meat, oh, pricey stuff. I did used to get tinned fish so that I had a bit more variety in my diet. So I would have a mackerel, not mackerel, what was it, anchovy pasta. I know that's quite, a lot of people won't like that, but I liked it. It was quite nice. The stream died for you. No! Oh no, I think that's your internet. 'Cause I've got it up. I keep it up on my phone to check what's going on. And it seems to be fine on my side. I think it might be your internet, unfortunately. You guys are still here, aren't you? Meat is red, so like, well, no. So, so meat is classified into red meat and white meat. I'm not sure if that's a global thing, but is it a global thing? I don't know. I mean, it's on the NHS website. I don't know. I think it's a cooking thing globally, right? Yeah, maybe you just never heard of it. But yeah, we have red meat, which is stuff like beef. And then we have white meat, which is things like chicken. Same across the pond. Oh, okay. It is a global phenomenon. I guess cats is either just, I think cats is just making a joke. Which is fine. Let's just go back on here. So, I'm going to do these notes because, oh my God, I want to get a little bit of progress. So I want to at least get to the end of these bars. That'd be nice. Where's the fish meat? Well, fish is kind of classified differently. Fish is fish. It's not quite the same. There are some very meaty fish out there. I know a lot of people describe monkfish as quite meaty. I think it's quite nice. I tried it one time when I was at the seaside. It was lovely. I had it with I think it was some kind of monkfish noodle dish with sweet chili sauce. It was really nice. Mushrooms are not meat, cats. You say that, but honestly, you don't think you've ever heard of red white meat thing outside of the English speaking community? Oh, okay. Well, maybe it is. I mean, we can't assume everything's global. Maybe that is just a thing in the English speaking community. That's fine. It's not a big deal. It's not that useful a distinction. It's just, well, outside the English speaking community, it would just be like, eat more beef or eat less beef, whatever. Depending on what you need to do with your diet, depends on if you're eating too much, too little. But you want to have a bit of it. It's got some good nutrients in it, but you shouldn't have too much as well, because I think that can cause issues. There's a balance. I am so hungry right now. Why are we talking about so much food? No. It's just made me want to eat soup and beef and all kinds of tasty stuff. Eat honey raw this bit. Well, isn't honey always raw, cats? You can do if you like. It's up to you. I don't really eat honey. Okay, let's have a look. I just buy golden syrup if I want something like that. What's this doing? Okay, what have we got here? Actually, this is the same notes. I can keep this one. But this one has to change. This needs to be the, what is this? This is a G sharp. So we'll go up to the G sharp. Dun. Dun. Okay, we process. Oh, maybe I have been eating. I don't know. I didn't know it was processed, honestly. I do like honey yashka. I do. I just prefer other things. I would never choose it, but I when it's in stuff, I do like it, honestly. It's just like a sugary syrup thing, isn't it? It's like the natural version of a syrup, and it's cool. Well, maple syrup's natural as well, but yeah. I think this fits for this bit. What note? That's an F. No, it's not. It's a G natural. Ah. Let's have a look at this. This is a D. So if we go down to the D. It's not letting me musical? What? Why isn't it letting me do this? There we go. I don't like that. I think that kind of work. You've never had maple syrup? What? You don't drink cow milk raw, beer, so I'm not joking. You can't drink cow milk raw. It's always cooked. The one from the box is cooked. Yeah. I know that milk has to be dry. Milk is pasteurized, so it's not cooked It doesn't have to be heated boiling, but it has to be pasteurized because that kills all the bacteria. You shouldn't be drinking milk without doing that because it has a lot of bacteria in it and it's quite dangerous. I wouldn't do that if I were you. You're gonna risk it in your life for no reason. I do love milk though. It's very tasty. Regular store-bought honey isn't that exciting, but they're fancying it. Oh yeah, I've tried all kinds of honey before because I've been to a lot of farmers markets and different country fairs and stuff, and they always have people with honey samples, and it is nice. I just would never buy it. I don't know. I don't really eat anything you would put it on. I don't have toast and stuff because I don't really eat breakfast, and even if I did, I'd probably have cereal. I don't know. I want to start eating breakfast, but I'm never awake in time, and then it's lunchtime. I'm like, oh, okay. Like how metal has turned to soup before it's turned to metal? I mean, yeah, it is, I suppose, with a weird way. It's not really soup, but sure. They just don't sell maple syrup here, not in regular shop. Oh, fair enough. I think most of the maple syrup I've eaten in my life has been maple flavored syrup, but I have had actual maple syrup before, I'm sure I have. And it tastes very similar anyway. It's all very nice. It's just sugary stuff. It's all good. In contrast to milk, honey lasts forever. Does it really? I did not know that. Well, that's a good product. Honey syrup is better than maple syrup. I prefer maple syrup, honestly. I prefer the flavour. It's nicer. Are you familiar with the process of turning metal ore into ring? Well, yeah, you have to... Well, I'm not super familiar, but I know that you'd have to melt it and then put it into... It's like in Minecraft, you know? You can't just straight up take the raw. If ketchup is a soup, then molten alloy is a soup too. If you say so. There's an argument that Saturn is a soup. I would say soup is something that you eat more than anything, but okay. I do like how this is going. We need one more of these at the end and then we'll move on to the next bit. Vieus the how do you say that? Metallurgus? I'm gonna ask Google. Do you know, is it metallurgist? Pronunciation, right, I suppose. Why can't I? Oh, my tab is muted. Let's unmute that.
Metallurgist.
Metallurgist. Ah, I see. Metallurgist. Interesting. I did not expect it to be pronounced like that. So, metallurgist. Does it have something to do with gases turning into liquids under pressure? Why does that make it a soup? What? Just a liquid? Why do we feel the need to call everything soup? Soup is strange. But soup is good. I like soup. Noodle soup, especially. Any broths, they're all good. Very nice. I remember my friend entered a competition. I don't know why this made me think of it. But in primary school, we used to have a summer fete every year, which is like a fair. So people have loads of stalls that all the classes would have to make a stall together, and we'd, some people would volunteer to be the people who ran it. You didn't have to do it. It was a volunteer thing. And it was all to raise money for possibly charity. It might have been the school, honestly. It was raising money for something. And it was just lots of activities, and there was music and stuff. And we had a cooking competition one year, and it was all about, the theme for the cooking competition was dishes from across the world. And being completely uninteresting, I chose the UK. Because I was a boring child, I don't know what to say. And I made a carrot cake. But my friend did this interesting broth. And it turned out almost everyone else made cakes. So they ended up making a different category. They had the cake, like the baking category, which I won, by the way. I won best taste. My carrot cakes taste delicious. They are amazing. I love my carrot cakes. I need to make them again. But yeah, she was so bitter because no one else was making... She made an actual dish and everyone else just made cake. I didn't realise that many people were going to do cakes. Saturn... Oh wait, it was Saturn as a tea. Oh, okay, interesting. Soup is nothing more than mixtures of non-toxic chemicals that taste good. But does Saturn taste good? I don't know about that. Therefore, glow stick, that surely that doesn't taste good either. Juice? Is it juice? I suppose we do call a lot of things juice, don't we? That's interesting. Mario Internet is jumping up and down like great. What? Oh, about the cake. Well, yeah. Oh, hey. Yes, lots of people ate cake. My carrot cakes are so nice. I got the recipe from the My Little Pony magazine, funnily enough. It's Apple Jacks carrot cake muffins. It is so good. It has loads of lovely spices in it and quite a lot of carrot, and it has a really nice cream cheese icing on the top. And it's not the kind of cream cheese icing that really doesn't taste much cream cheese. It really does taste like cream cheese. Hello, Kate. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. I'm talking about cream cheese icing. And on top of that, you put on a little fondant carrot. It's very cute and it's so tasty. I'm so hungry now. Why have I talked about so much food today? Ah. I'm doing okay myself. I'm not sure if I said that, but I am. I'm hungry though. Okay. I need another one of these. Carrot cooking video out now. What? How fast do you think I am, debunk user? I can't just make one immediately. I'm not having curry tonight. I had pizza for lunch. I've already had a hot meal today. I can't have hot meals all the time. Okay. So we want to go up to this point, which is good. That's perfect. So we won. What's going on here? It's another D. I might go for an F for this one. What about like this? No, I need to actually play on a note. Not the whole bar. So then we want the dun, 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 well, you can have more than one hot meal a day. It just costs more money because you have to heat everything up, you know? Of course you can have more than hot meal. It's just more, it's just quite, I don't know if it's just a cultural thing. I find in the UK that people often have one hot meal a day. You know, you'll have something cold for breakfast, like cereal or, I don't know, toast. Some people would have a cooked breakfast, but it's not. Most people don't have that every day. You could have something like, obviously we have our English breakfast, which is very famous. And then you'd have probably sandwiches or something for lunch. You know, sandwiches or a salad or a pasta dish. But it's always cold, I swear. Most people don't have hot things for lunch, I'm pretty sure. And then you'd probably have something hot in the evening. I don't know, it's just kind of what we do here. Why are you saying 31? What does that mean? What? What's the 31 for? Like you? What are you on about? I don't know, it's just something we do in the UK with the meals though. I like British food, it's really nice. We have some really nice traditional recipes. Especially anything with gravy, it's so good. Oh, 31 left to go! Oh, thank you. The UK is starting to sound more grey and bland than your rain cap. What do you mean? There's nothing wrong with the UK. Well, no, that's not true. I didn't mean that. I mean that it's not bland. It's interesting. There's plenty going on here. We have lovely things. What? There is plenty wrong in my country though. I don't know why I said that. It came out wrong. Not having a hot thing for lunch sounds sacrilegious to eat. Really? I don't know. It's just a cultural thing, I suppose. It's just how we are. It saves money, you know? You barely eat hot food. I eat hot food, I swear. We do eat hot food. We just don't do it as much. We have it at least once a day. It's just what we do here. So I need the thing. This is going to be going up. So this is, how does it relate? I could do something opposite, or we could kind of go, I could kind of do something like we start up here. And then we go dun dun dun. I'm just gonna write a simple thing going up and we'll see where it clashes. And then I'll see what I can do to fix it afterwards. What have I done? Oh no, that is not meant to look like that. There we go. Downwards. I'm just going to keep going until the end, which is that bit. All the way up to there. This is going to sound completely wrong because you can see all those accidentals. But we'll see how it works. It might work out. You barely help on everything that like the video. Thank you, Aizen. It's nice to see you, Aizen, again. Thank you for all these little emojis. You got the Vieus and the cats in the boxes. They're all very cute. Why is the cat in the box so cute? I'm so happy that YouTube made that an emoji on their special emoji keyboard. It is the best ones on there, the two little cats. I love them. Also the Vieus one is very nice, yeah. With the hair and the outfit. Kind of does work, but I need it to be a little. There's some accidentals that are missing, you know, the whole. Dun, dun. Duh. That's what we need. We needed a C sharp there. Oh, you're just dropping by. Oh, bye bye, Aizen. Thank you for coming. That's fine. So we got the. I think that actually worked. I like that. Obviously it won't hold it for very long, but that's cool. It sounds nice. Yay! Okay, have I missed anything with the other instrumental? Let's have a look. You can't see it, can you? Why can't you see that? I am questioning everything. What? Because it's hidden, that would be why. Okay. Oh yeah, there is nothing going on. You got a held note, I suppose. I can add that in the cello side. Let's close that down. So this is the cello. If we just press this button, it will extend it out for me, which is what I need. Why is my computer so hot? I'm not even running anything. I think it's just too hot in my room. What? I can just feel it with my hands. It's oh my god. It's not good. My computer's gonna explode on stream any day now, I swear. You know, if you hear a boom and the stream cuts off, you know what happened. I'm just warning you. Oh no. Okay, let's change this to a 2. What does this sound like? I kind of like it. It sounds a bit weird, honestly. The whole piece does. I'm gonna have a listen from the start. Just kind of have a nice time. Listen to my song. You know, it is a bit odd at places and it sounds a bit strange, but I like it. It's such a cool feature, making very vibey. Thank you. I think it's quite nice. I don't know what kind of theme we're going for. We're just making notes happen. That notes making the beeps and the boops, and it kind of works. It's a strange piece. I don't know. I'd love to do some actual songwriting at some point for proper singing songs. I'm not sure how, if I'll be able to complete them. It does sound very difficult. I'm going to see if I can perhaps reduce my settings on my model. Because, oh my god, why is my computer dying? As I said, we don't have Taco Bell in the UK. Oh no, we do. I think we do. I think it started here recently. Let me check. Yeah, we do have it in the UK. Where is it? I bet it's in London. It's a very, very new thing, I'm pretty sure. What? They have them? What? I had no idea there were that many. Oh my god, it's actually spread around. Sorry, you can't see me. I was gonna fix my model. Let me do that first. Settings, general settings. How do I decrease the quality so that my computer doesn't die? Yay! Oh my god. I've decreased the analyzing but thing. You know what I mean. I'm hoping this will help me out a bit. It looks pretty much the same, but I think that might help. You have to verify it before. Oh, I see. Yeah, I have not been, but I am realizing now it is a thing, actually. I'm not like keen on Mexican food myself, honestly. I've tried it quite a few times and I just can't get into it. It doesn't help that I'm not very keen on spicy stuff, which really limits the menu for me. But I just don't think it's for me. I don't know. You think composing for songs is easier because of the repetitive structure? Your problem is the osmosis. I have the same problem, PenMovieT. I never know what to write a song about, and it just kind of messes up because the whole thing about singing songs is you have to know what you're singing. You need a melody, and the melody needs to be what the words are, and it ends up being something like, why is this world so cruel? It isn't the best. Oh my god. You like quesadillas? I see. I have had those before, I believe. I'm gonna double check which ones those are. I think those are the kind of ones that are like wraps, right? Right? Let's double check. Yeah. No, they're not. They're completely different. Okay. Maybe I have. Oh, no. I do know what that is. I think I have had that before. I had that oh yeah, I went to some kind of music thing. It was just a little tiny thing on a green, and I had quesadillas there. Actually, now I think about it, they were quite Diaz, sorry, not Diaz. They were quite nice. Yeah, I quite liked them, honestly. They were very small, but that was more of the place that was selling them than anything. You're back and you had to feed Livia and you couldn't leave her aside for a while. Carlo was trying to speed up. Hey, I think it's your pets or your children. I'm not sure sometimes of the way you talk about them. You said you were feeding the children. Maybe they are cats. That would make sense. It's cats with the cat. Oh dear. Okay, good. Well, it doesn't matter which way, really. There is a difference! Oh my god, there's a difference. You can talk. The other one. See, children talk back to you, and that can be an issue. The cats can't do that apart from going meow, meow. Vieus meows. You're welcome. There is! I swear. You don't have to send cats to school and pay for university or something. You have to pay for medical bills though for cats because you can't get that on the NHS. You have to pay for the vet. You don't think cats know how to talk back? No, they don't. I've never heard a cat talk. Are you saying that they can suddenly? Is this some new revelation? I'm scared of cats, okay? I'm scared of most animals. Cats I can bear a lot more than I can a lot of other animals because of repeated exposure and stuff, and I do find cats cute actually. I don't find dogs cute at all, but I do find cats cute. But I'm still scared when I'm around them. Body language is a really good language. I suppose. I'm just listening to this on repeat at this point. I like it. It's nice. I guess body language is a good language. I'm probably not good at body language. I don't know. I sent my, what is it called? I sent my the video that I finished the other day to my friend, and they basically said your movements are super over exaggerated and you should make it more realistic. And I was like, oh, so sad. I thought I liked it. I was just moving how I naturally move when I film those things to try and capture stuff, but I guess I just always do over exaggerate because you want it to look interesting. But they said it probably doesn't work because it works for a regular cartoon, but if say you're in animation and you're trying to put it in real life, it can look a bit odd, and I understand that, honestly. So I'm going to try making it look a bit more realistic in my next video in terms of movement, and we'll see how that goes. I'm really hoping this video does well. I'm really proud of the thumbnail I've been making for it. I suppose I'll have a listen to what this bit does next before we move on. As we move on, I mean. I don't know. What's doing that? This is a completely different section now. You don't think I need to change? Well, it's worth a try though. You know, it might look, if it looks more realistic, I'll go for it. I'm just enjoying this piece. I love this song! It's so nice. I arranged this myself, by the way, if you didn't know that from last time. This is for one of my videos on my channel when I used to make music arrangements, actually. It's slightly broken. Some of these lower notes aren't playing. That didn't play, for example, because of the way that musical 4 is set up. Hi Bingo, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good. No, I'm just having a nice listen to this song at this point. It's a new song, you know? I am sorry to say, Bingo, but you're only going to be here for the last few minutes as usual, because you do tend to arrive about the time that I tend to finish, unfortunately. I hope that's okay. Thank you for always trying to be here though. Oh, I love this song. I think I'm done for the day with my music, but that's not the end of the stream. I'm gonna talk to you guys about stuff. But maybe not food, because I'm so hungry. I think I will have, well, I say not about food, and then I decide, I'm gonna start talking about food. I think I messed that one up. Stuff talk. Yeah, let's have a stuff talk. What stuff do you like, Aishka, or anyone else, you know? I think Cats probably likes cats, to be honest. And I think that's a pretty likely scenario. Oh boy, what does that mean? You just come out of nowhere. I know you've been watching this whole time, but what do you mean? Speaking of children slash pets, would you rather have your own kids or be the cool aunt? I'd much rather be the cool aunt. Aunt? It's aunt, isn't it? I was thinking how I say it in my own accent and I was confused. Yeah. I'd rather be an auntie, you know? You wish you could talk to grandma the talk segment, but you have to go. Have fun with the rest of it. Bye bye, Penby Beauty. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate being here. It's nice. We had a nice time today. Yeah, I'd rather be an auntie. I don't want to have my own kids, honestly. It doesn't appeal to me. I'd rather, you know, if you're the cool auntie, you get the upsides and you don't get the downsides. Because you just kind of look after them occasionally. Maybe you play with them and be like, yeah, what do you guys want to do? You want to go to the cinema? I'll take you to the cinema, kind of thing. I don't think kids are even going to be going to the cinema when I'm the kind of age where my brother might be having kids. Probably won't. I don't know. Maybe they will. I don't know. Will the cinemas even exist? Do you think cinemas are just going to collapse in a couple of years? Because I know Cineworld in the UK almost did collapse. I'm surprised it's still here. Auntie who? Well, someone asked what if I was an auntie, you know? What kind of stuff do you want to talk about? I have no idea. You hate the idea of having kids, but sometimes you catch yourself wanting to be the cool grandpa. Really? That's interesting. I do think we're going to have a real crisis on our hands very quickly, because it seems to be a generational thing that people my age and my age group just don't really want kids, and it's a real problem in some countries especially, but everywhere it's happening. It's getting worse and worse every year. I know some of it is financial difficulties and people wanting to give their kids a good life and not have to have them grow up in poverty, but there are still, on the whole, a very large attitude of a lot of people who just don't want them, and it's concerning. I don't know. Can you imagine the aunt-law you'll have? Yeah, I used to be Sasha, I'm a VTuber. What's a VTuber? What, I get someone else's kids into VTubing because of me. That might happen, honestly. I mean, it'd be the same thing if I had my own kids. I'd be like, what do you do, Mum? I'm a VTuber. It'd be interesting. I suppose I could have this. Oh no, I won't have it playing because it's really loud. I don't know. I'll see what happens in life. I don't want kids though. It does not appeal to me. Starting your own homegrown agency? Oh my god, you think I'm gonna start the Vieus agency? Maybe. Oh yeah, that's true. Africa is having a demographics explosion. Maybe Africa's gonna take it. Maybe they'll be the next world power as the other countries in the world die out because we're not having any kids. Africa will then take control, and maybe they'll be the new big powers in the world. That might happen, honestly. We shall see. That'd be interesting. It'd be funny if I did start my own agency. It's an interesting thing to do. I don't think I have the leadership skills to start an agency. I know it's not a country. I mean that the country's in Africa. I mean that they'll become a power, as in different countries in Africa will start to become, just like Europe has been a world power for so long, like the European Union. I know that's not a country, but it is a world power. A lot of the world powers are not in Africa, so it'd be interesting. That's what I mean. It's like the whole thing with the vtuber thing. It's like the whole thing where someone might, if you're at a job, someone might promote you because you're doing really well at that job to a manager, but being good at your job does not mean you're good at being a manager. It does not mean the fact that you have any of the skills required. Just like being a VTuber does not mean you'd be good at running an agency. Some people do have those skills and some people will be great at it. I don't think I would be, honestly. I think I'm not good enough at managing time. Maybe one day I'll join a group or something. That'd be cool. I'm quite committed to Vieus at this point. I would like to stay as me, I think. I think I'm pretty determined to stay who I am. I like being me. And I'd feel so bad if I left everyone, you know? I'm gonna stay as Vieus. You are a country. Are you? Are you sure? Not sure about that one. Choo-choo, but the only way is to try. I suppose, but that also means possibly going into massive financial debt if it fails. Oh, about that. Well, not debt, but just the fact that you've spent so much money that you're not going to make the profits back from. Are you? What is that? Do you mean a country? You're not a country, debuggies, and none of you are. You're not countries. You can't be a country. I don't know. Also, I'm pretty sure VTuber agencies, other than the big ones, are just kind of collapse. More and more people are seeing how you really don't need one to grow. Because being a VTuber is just like being any other YouTuber. You just make content, and if the content's any good, you'll grow. You don't need to sacrifice, say, 50% of your income just to get a bit of promotion. Because you're probably going to make more in the long run if you just stick it out and do the content, because you're not going to get big in a VTuber agency anyway unless you have good content. They're not going to pick someone who doesn't have good content, and those people probably would have done great on their own if they just kept going. I don't know. I feel like VTuber agencies are going to lose in popularity because you see so much controversy as it is. I don't think they're going to be around for that much longer. I think Hololive is going to keep going for a very long time because they're too big. They're too famous. You're lost in the conversation? Oh, maybe you don't know what VTuber agencies are. That's fair enough, Dark Angel Rose. I know not everyone here watches anyone else, and that's fine. I think tons of VTubers. Already going into financial debt? That's the harm of more. Whoa. That is not the right attitude. That's like... It's like when you go somewhere and you're like, I've spent so much money on this holiday, what's the point? Well, it doesn't matter anymore, I don't care. It's not the right attitude. You just spend more money and you get in a worse situation. Don't do that. Even then, the collaborations and networking, we get the same routes as being an agency. Well, yeah, a lot of indie VTubers just collaborate with agency VTubers and then kind of use that to help them out anyway. I really don't do any collaborations on my channel. I tried it at one time and I did not enjoy it. It was not a good experience, and I think part of it was the fact that I didn't know the people I was doing it with very well, and I didn't know what was going on in the game we were playing. But I don't know. I feel like it's nicer when if either it's someone who isn't streaming themselves, so I can actually talk to you guys properly, or it's someone who isn't a streamer at all. So like when I bring Fox on, Eltran on the stream, sorry. Because then it's just, you know, he'll just read the chat and he knows everything about you guys as well because he watches half the time, so that can help. I don't think doing collaborations works so well with me. Maybe I'll do it one day for actual videos on stream, I just feel like it means I can't talk to you guys anymore. And I feel like that's half of what people enjoy. They like the experience of talking to the streamer. So, I don't know. What is, me and cats? What is that? What's going on? Have you broken something? Did you get in trouble? Did you drop a plate on the floor? I just assume you're in the kitchen. I don't know. You're always talking about food. You probably are. I feel like that's where you just spend your whole life, cats. Always in the kitchen. I'm gonna make sure this has been saved because I'm scared that it hasn't. YouTube is blocking your message. Oh no! You must be saying something that it doesn't like. YouTubers can be YouTube can be funky sometimes. You know someone who's acquainted with the VTuber collabed with Hoshinova Muna from her ID. Thank makes me 3 or 4. That makes you 3 or 4 handshakes away from you. What? Oh my god, that's so cool. Good job. Well, not good job, but just like that is cool that you know someone who knows someone who knows someone, but they know them. That's crazy. You aren't wrong. Start talking to the streamers is enjoyable. Maybe start by being friends with the VTuber that rated you out. Maybe I could look into that. I think I'm not sure if they've. I feel like they might have said hi before. I think I have seen that person in my chat before, maybe once or twice. And they I think they did a fake raid and they did a proper one, which is quite cool. It's supposed to be that. Yeah, I realized that. I was confused at first. I don't know. We'll see. I'd love to do. There was one person I really want to do a collab with at some point, but I know our time zones are so incredibly far apart. It is very because she lives in Australia. I was talking about her earlier. Momo Harry from B Murray Cafe. I really want to do a collab with her. I've been on her stream before. It was such a surprise as well. She was just on call with someone. She was just like, "Vieus, do you want to join?" I was like, yeah, okay. She just called, just added me to the group, and I was just on the stream. It was so weird. I had a great time though. You're saying if cats are human, you'd give them burgers and rum raisin ice cream. Yeah, that's nice. I'm glad you treat your cats well if they were human. Can you call and get your ticket to Hollywood? I don't. Oh, you talking to that person who wants to do. You guys should come to VTuber Expo in the UK. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna make a video about it as well. I asked for permission and stuff. They kind of ignored me, but they did reply to me eventually, basically saying we might ask you to stop, but you can generally film stuff. So that's good. I'm really excited for it though. Yeah. It's loads and loads of people are going to be there actually. They've announced a lot of big guests now. It's really exciting. Obviously, I know a lot of you live far away, but if you are close enough, you should come visit. You should go. It's in Birmingham in August. I'm really, really excited for it. Because obviously I can't go to the ones in America because that costs several £1,000s on the plane, which is way too much. It's also such a long plane journey. I can't be affording that. No. But I can I can go to Birmingham for a day. That's all good. You don't think it'll be hard to miss the 6'4" anime girl? Well, you never know. Maybe I'll blend in with the crowd. Maybe I'll be crawling on the floor. That'd be funny. Implying you don't treat cats. Of course you do. Your cats well, cats. It's in your name. You are cats. Sure, the think punked. My man, let me just suddenly connect that one friend I haven't seen in 2 years ago real quick. This is why you need to blackmail a pirate to get free seats. No, we don't do that. No. You give them a steak weekly. Ooh, that's fancy. Very nice for your little cat. I'm happy with that. But anyway, you guys should go to VTuber Expo. And with that, I'm going to say that's enough for today. I will see you tomorrow because I didn't stream last night because I was too tired and stuff. And we're going to do the sticker drawing stream, which I was supposed to be doing at 8:30 BST, which is British Summer Time. You should know. I don't know why. I don't need to say that. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow anyway. I hope you enjoy that. So good night, everyone. I hope you liked what we're doing with this little composition. I might do another stream where we continue it. I don't know. I'm not sure if I like how it's going towards the end. I mostly like it. It's getting a bit weird. But anyway. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye, Ishka. Thank you for saying that. I'm so glad you had a wonderful time. I had a wonderful time too. I do like streaming, you know. So, bye-bye. Good night. See you tomorrow. There's no chicken soup left. Oh, no. Bye-bye, defunct user. Bye-bye, cats. Bye-bye, everyone else. Bye-bye.